Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Kansas City Royals. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And on the hill today, number 0.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
The 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. Ezekiel Duran digs in now. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That's to third, and that chance handled. Sends it across to first. 1 out in the top of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Riley Green. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And that's in there at the knees.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one misses, and the count is 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of
it. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Next pitch is outside. And another ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
the second baseman,
the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Triple digits on that last pitch. Back here with my pal Singy. And our pitcher in this game, Tarik
Leading up for
Skubal.
the Royals,
Well, he's
the
allowing just
shortstop,
over one
number
base
7.
runner per inning, which is really good, especially for a starter, because these hitters get to see you 2, 3, maybe even 4 times in a start. So just shows you how deceptive and how effective his stuff is. We'll see if it's that way in this one.
Next offering, he's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
And he
ball,
really sells
2
the
strikes.
changeup with that arm action.
Fights it off. You'll see another. The shortstop takes the ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Makes the catch. 1 away.
Batting second,
And stepping
the
in,
left fielder,
the rookie left
number
fielder.
8.
Skubal goes 6 feet 3 inches, 240 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Ground ball left side. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's the second
Batting
baseman.
third, the
Hitless
second
in the
baseman,
first 2 games
number
of the
12.
series. He's 0 for 8. A little bit high, and that is ball 1.
No strikes.
And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That's towards center. Meadows makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, Colt Keith. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Now here is Andy
The third baseman,
Ibanez.
Andy Ibanez.
That clips the corner. One down, base is empty. There's a strike. No score here in the second. That one outside. Now 1-2. This one in the air. Under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Now, Matt Vierling. Just missed. Just missed. That one fouled off. 2 outs. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Off the mark there. And now it's 3-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Back here at Kauffman
Leading
Stadium.
up for the
And the
Royals,
batter now,
the
number
first
13.
baseman, number 13.
Skubal back to work. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
Just missed with that good fastball inside, but it plants a seed in the hitter's mind. He's got to be ready for that pitch, which will open up the outside part of the plate.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Hunter
Batting
Dozier
fifth,
steps
the
in for the
designated
Royals.
hitter, Hunter Dozier.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Now one missed. One out. Bases empty. Next offering upstairs. And it skips in the dirt. On the ground right side, Torres handles. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And now the center fielder hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the corner for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's carrying. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Kim, the next to hit, batting 4 for 6 in the series. Fastball for a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Meadows under it, and that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him swinging. That K is his third of the game.
Now batting, the center
So
fielder,
digging in, Parker Meadows. Doubled in his first AB. Fought off foul. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is in for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's off the outside edge. Going to count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The batter, the shortstop,
Now the number 2 hitter, Ezekiel Duran. Grounded out his first time. On the inside corner for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
In position. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. Bottom of the inning. Here's the rookie third baseman, number 11.
Number 11.
The rope into right, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
Digging
number
in is the
17.
switch hitting outfielder.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him. 1 out.
Now batting.
Now here's
number
the leadoff
7.
hitter for the Royals. Fastball for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive. Meadows raging back towards the wall. Up against the wall and brings it in. Now the left fielder.
Now batting,
over 1 so
number
far.
8.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris. Runner on the move. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. As we go to the top of the 4th. Leading off, Riley Green. There's a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Here comes Torque to the plate. Walked his first time.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's in for a strike. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Inside, almost got him. Line drive. Reaching for it and brings it in. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's in.
So now 1-2.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. And they'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Bottom
Royals,
four, so
the
up
left
now for
fielder,
Kansas City,
number
8. There's the strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. The throw in, and that's a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Number 12 at the plate now. That's ball 1. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Meadows sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting,
So
number
the go-ahead
13.
run in scoring position. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals. Grounded out his first time up. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging.
The batter, number
And now the
15.
DH, Hunter
Designated hitter,
Dozier.
Hunter.
And this is a big
Dozier.
opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That's in there.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger.
And a ball, 1 strike.
And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
2 outs. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
ball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one missing low.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one to first. Torkelson. The flip to the pitcher
He's out.
covering. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here in
Leading off
Kansas
for
City.
Detroit,
Now
the
it's the
designated hitter,
DH. Colt Keith.
Keith.
Headed towards the corner. And a
Nope,
foul
that's foul.
ball.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats
Yep,
out
that
of
ball
them. They
went
haven't
out.
produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to
The
7
batter, the third
strikeouts.
baseman,
Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Called strike right there.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
2 strikes.
That one almost got him. Next one
Ball 2.
misses, and it's 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first, and that quickly 2 away. And
Now
next to hit
batting,
for Detroit,
right
Matt
fielder,
Vierling.
Matt
First time up was a pop out. Ball
Oh,
1,
that's
no
it.
strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And
That's
another
ball
ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good
2
spot.
balls, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a grounder foul first base side. That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, number 18. Skubal back to work. That's off the mark. 1-0.
Well, these Royals just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat.
Now
Worked himself into
number
a good
48.
count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now at the plate, Kim. And strike two. Goes down looking.
Now batting, number 11.
Now the third baseman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Inside. Ball one. To first, and they've got him picked off. To second, and he's out.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
In the air, right field, Vierling. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping in, Jake Rogers. And there's a foul ball. Late on that fastball.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. That misses, and that is ball one. Swing and a pop-up. And there's 2 down. And next up for the Tigers, Ezekiel Duran. Both 2 in this one.
Duran.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the right fielder, number 17.
Number 17.
Late swing fouled off. And the lefty with the 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. And that's in for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th.
1 ball.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air, foul off first. He's under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the left fielder. 1 for 2. That one's upstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
In for a strike, and the count is 3-1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Now batting,
2
number
on,
12.
1 out. Here's the second baseman.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
No balls.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And that one is inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts
Now batting, number 13.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Tap foul at the plate. Oh, great grab on the dive. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. We go to the top of the
Leading off for
7th
the Tigers,
at the plate.
the left
Riley
fielder,
Green.
number 31. Riley Green.
Just missed.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. That one missing inside. Swings and misses. And now it's filled up 3-2. It's a leadoff walk,
Ball 4.
and that's the go-ahead run. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And there's a ball. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Out to center. He's under it. And there's one away. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And that one fouled off. That missed by a lot. And 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. And that is out of play. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Now
next is the Tigers DH, Colt Heath, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Little chopper rolls foul. Ball one there.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that is downstairs. Ball 2. That one missed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
On the ground. And that's just foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Hunter Dozier. Hit on the ground to short. Duran gets it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting,
and now the center fielder.
18.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Now batting, number 48.
Here's the catcher, Kim.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Here's the third baseman.
Now batting, number 11.
Pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That one the other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. To the top of the 8th, and they'll go with a pinch hitter to start the inning. Kerry Carpenter. He represents the go-ahead run. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Vierling in the box now. Takes strike one. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Outside low, and a count 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Gloves it on the dive. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
The catcher, number 34, Jake
Rogers. Up now for the Tigers. That one close, ruled a ball. And it's 1-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
That's a ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Outside.
Nope. Outside.
Ball 3. In there at the knees for a strike.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
Up next
about.
for the Tigers.
Go
the
ahead,
center
run on
fielder,
base.
Parker
And up next for Detroit,
Meadows.
Parker Meadows. 1 for 3. Misses outside. 1-0. And fouled off. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
Now
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom
Number
of the 8th.
55.
Alex Lang. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Now
So
playing
coming into the
third
game
base,
now on defense,
Number
Zach
39.
McKinstry. He's the new third baseman.
Zach McKinstry.
Number 17 in the box now. Takes strike 1. That's in there. 0-2 now.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Not close with that one. 2-2. On the ground to third, McKinstry zips it across, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the
batting,
8th.
Number 7.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Outside low. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rogers down to first. Out on the drop. Third strike. 2 gone. Now the number
batting,
2 hitter.
Number 8.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the
Ball
grass. That misses off the outside edge. Just
Ball 2.
missed.
2 balls, no strikes. Aye.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Out to short. Fires over to first. And that will end the inning. We go to the ninth, and here is Ezekiel Duran. And that's outside. Ball one. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's a 3-0. Ball four, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
He did not.
Now pitching for the Royals, number 49.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. And now they're out front. It's 2-0. And here is Spencer Torkelson. Right through there for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the ninth. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Gleyber Torres up to hit. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Torres.
That's in there.
Strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And a strike to Gleyber.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
That one outside. And the count now even up. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Colt Pete getting ready to hit. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And downstairs. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. And that one fouled off.
Finish him.
Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fans Lands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Tigers.
and on the mound is the closer,
Number
Will
19.
Vest.
Save opportunity
Will.
for him right here, and
Yeah.
he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Number 12 stands in now and watches strike 1. Fouled off. He was late.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth. And here's the first baseman. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swing and a
No ball,
miss.
2 strikes.
And it's 0-2. And ball 1.
That's just out.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Next
The
is the
batter,
designated
number
hitter,
15.
Hunter
Designated
Dozier.
hitter,
3 groundouts
Hunter.
already. He's over 3. Now a pinch
Pinch
hitter
hitting.
coming on for the Royals.
Number
6. Trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. That's
1 ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
The Royals down to their final strike. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw. The throw comes in too late, and the defense comes away with nothing. Here's the center fielder. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And that clips the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss at a slider.
More and more
ball,
guys
2
are
strikes.
looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
A couple of singles back to
Now
back. He
running
wasn't
at
able to
second
elevate
base.
it, but he put a great
Number
swing
16.
on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now it's going to be Kim. And that misses. And that is ball 1. And that's in for a strike. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Fouled off down the right side. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Start of a new month.
Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. The Show Me State Showdown on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And towing the slab in this one, Andre Palante. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Oh.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder.
This is a rookie we've been paying close attention to this season. One of the top prospects in the game, and he looks like he belongs at this level. He's enjoying a good season at the plate.
Up the middle, and he'll just eat it. That's an infield single.
Batting third, second baseman, number 12.
One down. And now the rookie second baseman.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Palante measures 6 feet even, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Center field, Siani. He's got it. 2 away now. Now it's the rookie first baseman.
He struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. The 1 gets a check swing, appeal to third, and that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. 2 outs. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Pitch misses there. The count now 2-2. That one down the line and foul ball. 2-2 now. Swung on, belted. Siani going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here at Busch Stadium. And today's starting pitcher, number 47. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Batting second, right
Lars
fielder.
Nootbaar will hit next.
Nootbaar.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through.
Batting third, catcher.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Up and in, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Man at first, 1 away. Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
Throw to
1 strike.
second. Tag out at second. That one misses. 2-1.
2-1.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball.
Foul ball.
2 outs, base is empty. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Brings it in for the 3rd out. New inning getting started. Now it's the rookie DH, number 6.
Number 6.
Palante back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Number 18.
And here's the rookie center fielder, Finished the weekend series with 4 hits on Sunday. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's 2 away. Here's the rookie third baseman.
Seems like he's making
Batting
contact
seventh,
with everything
third
lately.
baseman,
Hits in
number
each of the
11.
last 6 games.
First pitch misses.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
In for a strike, and it's 1-2. Second inning here, no score. Swings and misses, struck him out. Bottom half of inning
Leading
number
off for
2,
St.
and
Louis,
stepping in for the
first
Cardinals,
baseman,
Wilson Contreras.
Contreras.
Fastball for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one drilled left field, and foul ball. Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? And they jump out front. It's 1-0. And now the DH, Alec Burleson. Just missed.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Just missed. Popped up. Settles underneath it. Corrals it. 1 down. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan
Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And that one hammered. That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 2-0. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
Here's Nolan Gorman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that skips in the dirt. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swinging a foul straight back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. That's in there. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Donovan leads off first with 2 down to the inning. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. Goes down looking. On to the third inning, and to the plate for Kansas City.
Number 48.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's in for a strike at 95, and now it's even 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one lifted to left. Makes the grab, 1 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Two down, nobody on. Bunting for a hit. Whips it across. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. As we go to the last of the third. And now the center fielder, Michael
Siani.
Up. 0-1.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Just off the inside edge.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Nootbaar stands at first with 1 out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. And that's 2. The battle for Missouri rolls on. And now, number 8. Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
Well, these Royals, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
That's a ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Three-two. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Now it's the second baseman.
Now
Wide to center his first
12.
time. Ball one there. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws across the diamond. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. And now the first baseman.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
First offering misses badly for ball one. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
That's in there. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he's there with a double.
Now batting, number 6.
Now it's the DH. Grounded out his first time. And a breaking ball misses outside. Two outs and one in scoring position. Next offering is fouled back. Man on second, 2 down. Into the outfield, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
18.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Number 18 takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that one misses up and in. 2-0. Hit in the air out to center field. Siani makes the play, and that is that. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Contreras.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Now batting.
And next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. He's 0 for 1. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Burleson in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. On the ground to 3rd, and that one handled. Slings to 1st in time. 2 down, bases empty. Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered here in this one.
Arenado.
Just missed.
No.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
2-1.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That one ripped. Way back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. And that's a 2-out double. So runner at 2nd, 2 down. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. And he's already singled in this game. On the ground to 3rd. Zips it to 1st. That's the inning. The battle for Missouri rolls on. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's going to be number 11. Inside, just missed.
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Snags it on the run. And there's one down. Now the catcher up to hit.
Number 48.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
To the right side. Steps on first for the out. Now it's the right fielder. 0 for 1 with a fly out. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
In the air, foul off first. Contreras under it, and he's got it, and that is that. Back here in St. Louis, standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Nolan Gorman.
That one way inside. Ripped on the ground to 2nd. Slings to 1st. And the leadoff man set down, and they're half the 5th.
Shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn went down on strikes his first time through. And that misses off the outside edge.
Hey! 1 ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Center fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Now batting Michael Ciani. 0 for 2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. And it's fouled away. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Kyle Leahy.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Number 7 in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play. The shortstop takes the ball.
That's a really good take.
Fights it off. You'll see another. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that's way high, and it's 3-2.
Okay.
Now he breaks his back. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now the left fielder, 1 for 2. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty.
That's the ball.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the air, center field. 2 down. Here's the second baseman.
Now batting, number 12.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And
3
that's
balls,
too high.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch in foul ground. The battle for Missouri rolls on. And now Lars Nootbaar. And that's in for a strike. Now one
ball,
miss.
1 strike.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Off the plate inside. Now 2-2.
2 strike.
Got it. Strikeout number 8.
Now batting.
Ivan Herrera
catcher,
now at the plate.
Ivan Herrera.
And that drops in for a strike. Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting.
Here comes
first
Wilson
baseman,
Contreras.
Wilson
He's already homered in this game.
Contreras.
And there's the strike. 2 down, nobody on.
0-1.
Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, John King.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
King.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's off the inside corner, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Feels like a changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Slider misses outside. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
No outs, runner at first. So here's the Royals DH.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next offering is down low.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it. Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this.
18.
Make the team earn their way on.
Number 18 in the box lays off for ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone.
And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out. Ryan Fernandez takes
Now
over on the mound.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now the third baseman. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Steps on the bag for one. Safe. And with 2 outs, the tying run is at third.
Now
Ken steps in for the Royals. First pitch just misses.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And that one fouled off. Popped up. Arenado gets there. He's under it. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson. And first offering is fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball, still 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's
Third
Nolan
baseman,
Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1 strike.
That one hit the knees for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
This to third. And that chance handled. To first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs.
Now
Base is
batting,
empty.
right
Brendan
fielder,
Donovan next up for the Cardinals.
Donovan.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And we're back.
Leading off
Digging
for the
in is the
Royals,
switch hitting
right
outfielder,
fielder,
number 17.
Number 17.
Fernandez back to work. Off the plate, and that is ball 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And a count 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's long gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the shortstop. 0 for 3 in this one. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. The other way, And it stays fair. Throws to second. Not in time. It's a double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
The 1-0. Outside with a breaking ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And another ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence.
Now
4 pitches.
for the
New pitcher for the Cardinals, JoJo Romero.
Number
He
59.
doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Now it's the second baseman. That's to third. Tags the runner for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals. This guy with light tower power. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Out towards left center. Donovan sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And that's the third out.
Now pitching for
Back
Kansas
now,
City.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
61.
8th. Zeke Mayo. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Here's the second
Leading
baseman,
off for
Nolan
St.
Gorman.
Louis,
He's a
second
big, strong
baseman,
guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Gorman.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Inside. And 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
On the ground to short. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the
Now
Cardinals,
batting,
Mason
the
Wynn.
shortstop,
Who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Mason Wynn.
Inside corner for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Go ball. 1 strike.
Chopper right side. The underhand flip, and very nicely done for the out.
Now
So
batting,
next,
center
Michael
fielder,
Ciani.
Michael Ciani.
He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a ball.
1-2.
To the right side. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching
Back
for
now,
the Cardinals.
and on the mound, the closer, Ryan
Number
Helsley.
56.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been
Ryan
extremely tough to hit this year.
Helsley.
His numbers are excellent.
And now the
Leading off
DH.
for the Royals, the designated hitter, number 6.
Strike 1. Missing inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
That one missed.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And fouled off. And it remains 2-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Cancel.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the center fielder. Runner takes off. Tap foul at the plate. Next pitch misses outside.
1 ball,
And it's a
1
ball and a
strike.
strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And that's down and away. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Back there. It's gone over the left field wall. A 2-run blast. And they lead it. It's 4-2. Here's the third baseman. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And first offering is fouled off.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1.
1-1.
Fastball for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That one just misses, and the count is 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's the catcher to hit. Kim. Foul ball. Helsley, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. That one in triple digits. Way upstairs, and the count is 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
In the dirt, and now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he grounds one to the right side, and that's foul. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now the right fielder.
Now batting, number 17.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Bring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, number 49.
Now
Out for the
pitching for
30th
Kansas
time
City.
this year.
Number 49.
And now,
Leading
Lars
off for the
Nootbaar.
Cardinals, right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Now
the Cardinals
batting.
catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that
One ball,
velocity.
one strike.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
1 and 2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Way
2
high.
and 2.
The Royals trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining. Here's Contreras now.
First baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Foul ball there. And it's even up. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. That's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
The Cards down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. The Royals take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go. And now the shortstop, number 7. Sliced hard but foul. And that misses. Inside. And the count is 1-1. And a foul ball. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Now the number 2 hitter.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. And now the rookie second baseman. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here with my pal Singy, and starting in this one, number 3.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Lars Nootbaar, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there makes the catch, gliding onto the warning track. And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan.
The left fielder.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
And there's a strike. Donovan, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old. And he was born in Germany. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Nope.
That one misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Contreras went deep in his most recent game. Donovan leads off first with 1 away. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. There's a strike. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Swings through that one out in front that time.
We got a full count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Batting fourth.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Nolan Gorman.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Just missed. Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Second inning set to go. Here's some real power at the plate. Number 13. Gray back to work. That's too low, and that's ball 1. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 6.
Now it's the rookie DH, second in the American League in hitting. On the corner for a strike, 0-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Contreras to second, relay to first, double play. And here's the rookie center fielder.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, to not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Sonny Gray with the strikeout. Back here at Busch Stadium, bottom of the second. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Alec Burleson. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that is out of play. That's off the mark. 1-2 to count. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's one down. So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman.
That's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Arenado with a homer in his last game. Right through there for a strike. In the air to left center, on the move to the gap. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals.
Ivan Herrera.
And that misses. Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Fly ball to right. And it falls. So a man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mason Wynn.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
Ball 1, no strike.
Herrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a ground ball. Got him on the off-balance throw. And the inning is over. Back here in St. Louis. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. So up now for Kansas City. Number 11. That one fouled off. Outside low. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. King steps in for the Royals. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Went 17. Deep in the ball game last night. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So the Royals batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop. Down and away for ball 1. Sonny Gray checks on the runner, and he dives back in safely.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That misses, and a count 2-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one's back there. Gone. He'll circle the bases. His second of the year, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-0. So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Next to hit, number 8.
Ball.
And that's a little bit high.
1-0.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And now 2-0. Gray, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Set for the bottom of the third. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In there at the knees. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The left fielder, number 33, Brendan.
Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a foul ball. Line to left. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was
now
hit.
Batting,
didn't have much
the first
time,
baseman,
as that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kim makes the catch, and that will end the inning. The battle for Missouri rolls on. Out of the fourth, and to the plate for Kansas City, number 12. Drilled out towards left center field. Donovan on his way over. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit, number 6. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Number 18 in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
The 1-0. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the dirt. On the ground. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run across, coming home. The relay throw. Head first, slides safe at the plate. And they lead by 4.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
Number 11, batting with 1 down, takes the strike. One out and a runner at second. Sonny Gray checks on the runner. And he's back in safely. Man at second.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it,
One
get a
ball,
broken bat
two strikes.
as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's a 1-2. Up the middle, Gorman. On to first. That's it out. And now here is Kim.
Now batting,
Grounded
number
out his
48.
first time. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Scott on the move. Makes the catch. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for St. Louis,
Standing in is the
second
power-hitting
baseman,
second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Gorman.
Gorman,
Count
24 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4
Up
strikeouts
next
for him
the
on the park
Cardinals,
today.
The
Here's the
designated
Cardinal
hitter,
DH, Alec Burleson.
Burleson.
Flied out his first time. And the pitch is
Ball one, no
outside, ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Now batting,
Fly to
the
center
third
his first
baseman,
time. He's 0
Nolan
for 1.
Arenado.
That one's in there. 0-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Battling here as he fouls it away. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he's on at first.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Herrera batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Just missed. Arenado off of first with 2 away. On the ground right side. Boots it. Gets off a throw. The flip to the pitcher is late, and he reaches safely.
Back-to-back singles. Could be a chance
Now
here for them to
batting,
start
the
clawing back into this
shortstop,
ballgame.
Mason.
First and second.
Win.
2 outs. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Base hit center field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Dives in, beats the tag. He scores. It's 4-1.
Waste no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And the batter now, Victor Scott. First and second, 2 down. Just misses. Now 1-2.
Well, the offense has
One ball,
gotten
2 strikes,
going,
count.
and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. The battle for
Leading up
Missouri
for Kansas
rolls
City,
on.
the right fielder,
Digging in is the
number
switch hitting
17.
outfielder, number 17. Gray back to work. Out to short. Win. Tosses across to first. One away here in the fifth. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals.
Well, that looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. Helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
1 out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Pereira collects, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Now batting, number 8.
Number 8 in the box again. Takes the strike. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. The 0-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Up the middle. Gorman. The throw to first. And that is the inning. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder.
Leading up
Lars
for St.
Nootbaar.
Louis, the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
He gets there with the slide. And that's a great play for the out. Brendan
Now
Donovan.
the
Next
left
up for the
fielder,
Cardinals.
Brendan
1 for 2.
Donovan.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And foul ball.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough
Now
to get to the
batting,
finish
the
line.
first baseman,
Wilson
Wilson.
Contreras. Next up for the
Contreras.
Cardinals. 0 for 2 in this one. First offering in the dirt. And another ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1 now. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hauls it in to end the inning.
Now pitching for the
New arm on the
Cardinals,
mound for the Cardinals, John
number
King.
47.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
King.
Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the second
Leading up for the
baseman.
Royals, the second baseman, number 12.
Just missed. That's a strike. And a count 1-1. Line drive.
Nope,
and it
that's
goes
foul.
just foul. Pulls pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals. He's 2 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. King, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. The changeup missing. And the count 1-2.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds. Add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
The batter, number
2
6.
outs, base is empty. Here's the Royals' designated hitter. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. First pitch misses. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couple of hits in a row for him here.
Now
Wasn't able to elevate that
18.
one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Now a chance for number 18. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. The battle for Missouri rolls on. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. And there's a strike.
You know, these Cards, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. He goes down looking. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson.
Hitter, Alec Burleson.
Late on that fastball.
0-1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The Cardinals trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Nolan Arenado.
For the Cardinals, the 3rd baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Just missed.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Tosses to first, and they get Arenado for the out. St. Louis goes down in order.
Now pitching for
now
the Cardinals,
on the bump, Ryan Fernandez.
number 64.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the third
Leading
baseman.
off for the Royals.
And when
the
you
third
talk about
baseman,
elite
number
defensive
11.
third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And a pitch. Clips the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
And a pitch. That one's upstairs, ball one. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one in the dirt, and that's ball three. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. Now here is Kim, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Nasty pitch right there. And it's 0-1. Fernandez, a 6-foot righty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Right side. Throws to first, and two away to start the seventh. And now the right fielder. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And a slider in there for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that is that. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ivan Herrera. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. And there's one down. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
The shortstop takes the ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. Two down.
The center
Victor
fielder,
Scott,
number
the next
11.
to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Scott.
On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now
Kyle Leahy comes on now.
And
Number
he's done
62.
a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals.
7.
He's already homered here in this one. Just off the outside edge. Ball one.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Next pitch is downstairs. Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. Now the left fielder 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Ripped to short. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Number 12.
Now it's the second baseman.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
In for a strike. 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
Pitching for
back
Kansas
now,
City.
New pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
53.
8th. Carlos Estevez.
Well,
Estevez.
walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
So back to the top
Leading
of the
up
order.
for the Cardinals,
And here's the
the
St.
right
Louis
fielder.
leadoff man. Lars Nootbaar.
Nootbaar.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 3 balls, no strikes. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is filled up.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a
The left
3-2
fielder,
pitch,
number
and I tell you what,
33,
he earned that ball.
Brendan.
Brendan Donovan
Donovan.
getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Estevez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. On the ground to third. There's one.
Out.
And the home
He's
fans
out.
sit down following the twin
Now
killing.
batting, first
2
baseman,
away in the
Wilson
8th.
John
And stepping in
Contreras.
for the Cardinals, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 in this one. First
Ball, that's
pitch,
out.
and he just misses. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 to Contreras. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the
Now
mound.
pitching for the
JoJo
Cardinals,
Romero. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
JoJo.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Off the mark there, and that is ball one. And it's fouled away. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Out of here. His 12th of the season. It's 5-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So here's the Royals DH. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Ball one, no strikes.
Rip to third. Arenado to first in time. Now one gone in the ninth.
Number 18.
And now the center fielder. And first offering is fouled off. And that one popped in the air left field. Donovan makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman.
11.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back, and that one is off the wall, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now Kim right through there for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. You're at the top of the ninth. Now 1-1.
One strike.
Towards first, and it gets by him. She'll still come home with it. He beats the throw, and a run is in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a
17.
simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now here is number 17.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Donovan snags it, and that is that. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Number 69.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed
69.
hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That one to first, and it stays fair.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
And the batter now, Alec Burleson. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Ground ball left side. To second, there's one. They get the double play, And just one out to go now.
Now batting.
One out
third
left for the
baseman,
Cardinals. Nolan Arenado. Next up for the Cardinals. Just missed.
That ball went out.
Next offering is fouled back. And that one is inside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still.
Line drive, base hit right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Now at the plate, Ivan Herrera. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Royals take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.